Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from Phone Bunch and today we are unboxing the XOLO Q1200. It's a new phone in the Q Core series available for about Rs 14,000. Moving to the back, you have some specifications listed, so you can see it's powered by the 1.3 GHz MediaTek MT6582 chipset with Mali 400MP2 GPU. You have a 5-inch HD IPS display with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection. You have an 8-megapixel autofocus rear camera with Sony XMOR sensor, 2-megapixel front camera, 1 GB of RAM, 8 GB internal storage which is expandable up to 32 gigs, USB OTG support, Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, upgradable to Android 4.4 KitKat. A 2000 mAh lithium polymer battery powers the device. Accelerometer sensor, you have ambient light sensor, proximity and a magnetic field sensor as well. So let's open up the box and we'll have a look at what all we get. So that's the box open right there. At the very top you can see the XOLO Q1200 in white. It has a metallic unibody design. So we'll take a look at that very soon. Let's see what else we have inside the box. First up is the free flip cover that comes within the box. XOLO branding at the top. It has sort of a leather texture. It will go over the top of your phone. Good quality here, white in color. Then you have a free screen guard within the box as well. Very good of XOLO as always. They include these stuff with the higher end phones. Now let's have a look. So you have your documentation right there. That's your user manual and warranty statements. Now that's your SIM tray removal tool. So that means the back would be non-removable on this device. It has a unibody construction, so we expected that. Now this is your USB wall charger. Standard affair here, white in color, 2-prong charger. It has a LED for indicating that it's working fine. Next up, we have your USB data cable. So it's a micro USB data cable, nothing special here. Standard cable, white in color again, white phone, white accessories. And you also get a free USB OTG cable within the box. That's again mighty nice of XOLO. We'll check these out later on in our reviews. And finally, you have a white headset as well. So let's see which ones we get. You do get earbuds free with this as well. So you can see which size fits you perfect. It's a totally different kind of headset from XOLO. We haven't seen these before. These look really neat. Flat style cables here. In-ear style as well. They have a golden pin. And you have a single button interface to receive calls. We'll definitely check these out in our full review. But that's everything you get inside the box. So folks, this is the XOLO Q1200. Let me take it out of its plastic cover. This phone feels really good to hold in the hand. It's not cold metal, but still feels really good. On the left, you have your volume rocker as well as power lock and unlock button. Both are really sturdy. And this phone is very thin. It's just 6.85 mm in thickness. At the top, you can see your 3.5 mm audio jack. On the right, you have your SIM card as well as the micro SD card slot. So I'll just use a SIM tray removal tool. And you can see it's popped out. So it's a single SIM device. You can add one micro SIM card and one micro SD card up to 32 GB in the same tray and then put it just back in. But do remember, the phone should be turned off while you do this. It's a perfect fit. There's nothing loose on this phone anywhere. At the bottom you can see the primary microphone and the micro USB data syncing and charging port. Moving to the back, you have an 8-megapixel camera with Sony XMOR sensor, dual LED flash, and you have dual speakers as well. So the speaker should be really nice. I'll just remove this plastic sheet so you can see the back much better. You can see the metallic aluminium back cover. It feels really good. It has sort of a matte textured finish. It will make the phone easier to hold. At the top and bottom you have plastic. There is a slight camera hump at the back, but the lens is protected by the side shield which is metallic. The phone feels really good to hold in the hand. As I said, it's just 6.85 mm thin. Now let me boot up the device. We'll have a look. In the front you have a 5-inch HD IPS display with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection as well. At the top you have your sensors. Let me just remove this plastic sheet. You will be able to see the display much better. So as I was saying, you have your proximity light sensors and 2 megapixel camera up top, capacitive buttons at the bottom which do not light up. So the phone is booted up. I'll come back after we have set it up. So folks, now we are at the home screen. You can see it's a completely different interface. Here too in the notification toggles, you can see you have several more options including screenshot. You can directly lock the screen, turn on the torch and several other options. I will just reduce the brightness. You will be able to see the display better. Let me just increase that a little bit more. That seems just about right. Now going back, you can see you have a new clock as well. And there is no app drawer. So all the apps installed would be shown right here. It seems like an amalgamation of MIUI interface and to an extent iOS as well. It looks really neat. We'll definitely check these out. What all different options are available. So on opening the notification shade, the settings open up by default. You can get into the notification as well. So you can see that. Now let's get into settings. Again, a totally different interface. It has been customized. The ROM is totally different from the ones we have seen previously from XOLO. You have theme options, audio profiles. Several new options are also available. Now let's get into screen. So you can see the screen options are also quite different. Getting into about, you can see from right here, it's a Q1200 running Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. You have a promised KitKat update as well. You have a quad-core processor, 1 GB of RAM. You can see all this information is available here too. It has OTA updates too. Getting into storage, so you can see from right here that 2 GB is available as your phone storage and you have 3.98 GB that's available as your internal storage. Let's see more in storage details. You can see right here internal storage is 2 GB and your phone storage is 3.98 GB. USB OTG is also supported. Now let's get into apps. So we'll see running information. Let's jump into running tasks right now. So you can see from right here 767 MB is free, 194 MB is being used. So you have about 961 MB out of 1 GB that's available to the system. So as you can see, it's a completely different interface here. There are several new settings. We'll check that out later on. You have your general settings as well as all settings which have been separated into different tabs. Now as I was saying, the capacitive buttons do not light up. Not many apps have come pre-installed, just the basic Google apps. Let's have a look at the camera interface. So again, this is a totally new camera interface. We haven't seen this before either from XOLO. So you have autofocus on this camera. It's able to capture 1080p videos as well. So you have your HDR mode available too. We'll check this out in depth later on. Well folks, that was the unboxing and hands-on of the XOLO Q1200. It features a metallic design. It's just 6.85 mm thin. And moreover, the display has excellent viewing angles and color reproduction. It's quite bright as well. The phone seems really solid to hold in the hand. And the build just oozes quality. It's available for about Rs 14,000 in the market right now. We'll be back with more. Till then, you can watch our review of the XOLO Q1010i, XOLO Q2500 and the recently launched Micromax Unite 2 running Android 4.4 KitKat. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thanks for watching. Any questions, hit us in the comment section and have a great day.